Hi, internet people. So, I've just decided that Riverdale reactions are going to be a thing. I'm not sure if they're all going to go up on the same day, but they're just gonna happen. So, I wanted to talk about the third chapter of Riverdale. I'm also attempting a Betty Cooper sort of inspired outfit. One, when I tried to find something pastel and light, I realized I don't actually have any of those things. So the closest I had was a pale green t-shirt. So she sort of wore a blue jean shirt, kind of, and I put my hair in a ponytail. So Betty Cooper, everybody. Not really. Okay, so, alright. In this episode, Jughead is amazing, just all the time. We just need, just all the amazing. Like, his investigation is amazing. He's just so sassy. His narration aspect is interesting because I'm like, okay, he's writing a book. Like, I officially know he's writing a book now. So I'm like, okay, he's doing overarching narrator stuff. So he does know things. Like, he's writing this after the fact, so that makes sense. But it's still weird that it's like sort of future Jughead narrating what current Jughead and company are doing. And yes, I called them Jughead and company because, admittedly, I still don't like Archie. Like, he's so boring. And his relationship with the teacher is weird, and I don't like it, and I'm not okay with the fact that their lessons are starting again. Like, they're weird. They should not be together, and now everybody knows that she was at the lake, and they know that Archie was at the lake, so duh. I feel like that's gonna come out, and it's gonna be weird, and I don't like it, and I don't want it to happen. I'm done. I'm done with them being together, okay? And then, what's interesting about, I'm gonna get to the main plot stuff. What I think is really interesting about Riverdale, it has like a writing aspect. One, the intro to this episode was super cheesy because he's like, it was like that she was lying or that she was guilty, and then she goes, and he's like, or we would find out what she meant about being guilty for Cheryl, and then all of a sudden she's like, what I meant about being guilty was not that I actually killed him, or something like that, and I was like, that was the cheesiest intro ever. And then, like, it was funny cheesy. I don't know if it's supposed to be funny, but it made me laugh. Okay, they'll do these moments that are really informative and, like, socially focused. So, I had mentioned in another episode that Kevin had done, this, like, he mentioned that sexuality is a spectrum, Like, that was really good. Like, it was a good moment devoted to talking about sexuality. They also did that in this episode, where Josie and the Pussycats are meeting, and they've agreed to let Archie help them, like, or hang out with them so he can learn more about music. And Archie wants them to perform his stuff, and Josie's like, but you don't know who we are. Like, you don't understand our experiences. We are women of color, and you are literally a white dude from suburbia. Like, you have no clue what happens in our lives. And he, like, doesn't comprehend that he wouldn't understand what it's like to be them. Like, he thinks that he'd be able to write music for them when he is not them. And so it's this moment on, like, social awareness and how you can want to be part of something or, like, want to, like, write things for people. I'm gonna say write things for people, but, like, you don't understand their experience. You can't just assume that you've lived the exact same life as everyone around you because you live in the same town. Sort of. But it was really interesting. Like, it was a really good moment to talk about, like, not everyone has the same life, and that we all have different experiences, and being a white guy does not mean you understand what it's like to be a woman of color. Just say. It was good. And then it just got, like, it turned into, oh, Archie gets to help with the song. And I was like, dang it, Archie! Archie bothers me. Like, he's so bland. And then he's in a relationship I don't appreciate. The real focus of this episode, though, was Betty and Veronica, who are amazing, and I still love them, and I really just want them to get together. Seriously, Riverdale, just do it, okay? Just, I understand you're not going to, you've said you're not going to, but they are so dang good together, okay? We learned that, Veronica goes on a date with the captain of the football team, football team, because I know so much about sports things, with captain of the football team, and then she gets slut-shamed. Like, he makes it sound like he did stuff that he did not do, and everyone is, like, making fun of her and slut-shaming her for being with the captain of the football team, and so this huge thing gets revealed, and Barb appears! Okay, her name is Ethel in this, and she has not been to the Upside Down, but I'm just gonna assume that because Ethel also has a pool, that she is secretly Barb who has traveled to an alternate reality in which she lived. Yeah, I said that. She doesn't have glasses in this one. I just assume this is what happens when you die in the Upside Down, you wake up on the CW. Is this true, Netflix? You have that special contract with them. I know you do. You signed it. So secretly she could go Netflix to CW by traveling through the Upside Down. Right? You can't disagree with me. Anyway, so she's like the main focus of this because she goes on the record to say like she found out about the secret book and the football players are getting points for sleeping with girls or doing stuff to girls, and then they like gossip about them, slut shame, like all of this is awful. And so Betty and Veronica go on this quest to take down the football team. Turns out that even though Cheryl's like, Jason had nothing to do with this, totally did. Like there's a point value for Polly, and I was like, so Betty and Veronica decide to take down Captain of the football team. So Betty invites him to Ethel's house, which you would think would be a red flag as a person. Like, oh, we're going on a date, but it's someone else's house. She's like, no, it's because they have a hot tub. See, she has a pool. It's at Ethel's house. So Veronica is there first, and he's like, wait, where's Betty? And she's like, we've decided we don't want to fight over Archie anymore. And I'm like, and then Betty appears, and Betty is wearing a black bob wig, lingerie, not a swimsuit, and looks like, weirdly looked like Veronica. But like, I was like, okay, cool. She does look really nice with black hair, and that lipstick was on point. But I was like, okay, cool, what, you do you. Then things get super weird because they get him to confess that he didn't do anything with Veronica, but then Betty like goes off and is saying like, you need to apologize for Polly, and then starts calling him Jason, and Veronica's like, okay, stop. She's also pouring maple syrup all over his face. Then the next day when Veronica asks her about it, Betty's like, I never did that. And Veronica's like, you totally did. Are you okay as a person? What? Which is creepy. Not good. Okay, so, yeah, I don't know what's going on with Betty. I'm concerned. I'm very concerned for Betty. A lot right now. Then we see, like, is it Alice? I keep screwing up Betty's mom's name. I just know it's Mrs. Cooper. And then Hermione Lodge, Veronica's mom, they have this, like, they, like, meet up at the thing, and I have a feeling they were friends, like Betty and Veronica before, and then something happened and they fell out. Probably fighting over Archie's dad, because, you know, why would it be anything different than what we are to assume is going to happen with Betty and Veronica? Anyway, although Jughead was like, they've cemented their relationship, they're together now, in a friendship way, just saying. We also find out that Jason was totally frozen. Like, frozen and then dumped in the river. So who the heck froze him? I mean, creepy people freeze bodies. I know what happens. They even freeze them for non-creepy reasons. But still, that's weird. And, yeah, I don't know. I just don't know what is happening with that Jason thing. Like, it's weird. I really keep thinking that someone was trying to kill Archie. Every time. Which is strange and terrible. But they look so similar! Why are there so many redheads? I don't know. It's just, I feel like I can't stop watching, even when I'm like, this is weird and awkward. And I really like Betty and Veronica, dang it. They're so good together, and then Jughead is epic. Like, all of the, like, find the book, stop the guys from being terrible, no more slut shaming, totally reminded me of Veronica Mars, which is one of my favorite television shows, and I was like, oh, it's Betty and Veronica doing Veronica Mars things. This is amazing and glorious, and I love it so much. And then Jughead is just Jughead, and I really just, I also really want Jughead to just not date anyone. I want him to be not, even if they don't come out and say it's official, I would appreciate it if he just didn't date anyone or make out with anyone and just was secretly asexual aromantic. Like, okay, you don't have to come out and say he is, but I don't know, maybe don't have him date people, because I feel like Jughead hates everyone. Like, he likes people as friends, sort of, but still does not particularly like people. So it doesn't make sense to me. I'm not saying that if you're asexual aromantic, you don't like people. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying I don't see why Jughead would date anyone from Riverdale, because it seems like he doesn't like any of them more than, like, a very, like, okay, we're cool, like, we can hang out level. Like, I don't see him making connections that are romantic with anyone here. So I'm like, why don't you just make him unofficially asexual aromantic then? Like, don't write it into the plot. Just don't have him date anybody. Just don't do it. It's very simple. I don't date people all the time. Just forever eloping right here. It's fine. It's fine. I think I might be posting this on Valentine's Day so we can just discuss the fact that as I talk about this, I'm currently super single. Like, all the single forever. Anyway, so yeah, those are my thoughts, my feelings. Let me know what you thought of this episode. I really like parts of it, but I like the Betty Veronica stuff, and the Jughead stuff. Like, I like them, and then I don't really care about Archie unless Archie means we'll get more Josie and the Pussycats, because I love the Josie and the Pussycats stuff, but they're in it so little. And then Cheryl, I think, is going to get more time because now she's around Betty and Veronica more, but I still just don't particularly care what is happening with Archie. Like, I just need him to break up with Grundy and go back to his life. I do. I'm sorry. Their relationship is weird. Okay, so that is it. Let me know what you think, what you feel, all that stuff in the comments or on Twitter. I am at Clef Notes. I write for the Nerdy Girl Express, thenerdygirlexpress.com. You can find me on my blog, clefnotes.wordpress.com. I run the Nerdy Girl Express Snapchat, the Nerdy Girl EXP, and I post recipes on the iZombieSport website, iZombieSportgroup.com. Bye, Internet people.